What's up, what's up? It's your boy DC the Cool back in for another video. Today's video is something I've been thinking about for a long time, and it's always bothered me. First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving. By the time you guys see this video and it's uploaded, I already will be gone, get my grub on in my aunt's house. But figure I'll go ahead and just post it because the video's already done. But anyway, I digress. So this is a topic I've thought about for a long time over the years, all the games I've seen, that I've played, especially for the Japanese developers. Because Japanese developers typically are the ones that do this the most with their games, especially anime-based games. And it's something that I've always hated. And I think that it needs to stop, personally, in my opinion. So please, Japanese developers, and y'all make some of the best games in the world. I love y'all games, okay? I'm on board with y'all, okay? But please, stop making games, especially anime titles, because that's mostly where it's at, with assist-only characters. It's just something that I think is just absolutely ridiculous. It's just so silly. You take time to build a model for these characters, actual characters. You actually take time to build the characters, their gear, their items, their clothing, whatever they're wearing, give them an attack, usually a signature attack they already do, and have the voice actor or actress, the VAs, actually record their lines, for that attack. Or you take the dialogue from another game, or whatever the case may be, however you do it. But I just think it's silly. You go through all that trouble to do all that, just for the character to come in and do one move and then disappear, jump in on the screen for 5 seconds, jump back off. Especially because some games, like the Naruto series, for example, have these 6 characters in 3, 4, 5, 6 games for years and never make them playable. It's just some of the silliest things I think I've ever seen in games. It don't make sense to me. It's just so dumb. And frankly, it's dumb. I mean, the Sound 4 were Storm 1 were assist only characters. Then you turn around and got rid of them, brought them all the way back, didn't bring them back until, 5, 6, 7 games later, and the very last game is a DLC, although they was in a part 1. Come on, man, that's just nonsense. That's absolute nonsense. It just don't make no sense. And just to give you a couple examples of games to do this, some people be like, "Oh no, you're exaggerating this and that." I'm gonna give you a couple examples of games to do this. Okay, some of these are popular, some of these lesser known. So obviously, the Naruto series do it. Okay. Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax, which is a light novel 2D anime-ish fighting game with series such as Black Bullet, the very popular Sword Art Online, Shikugen no Shana, Durarara, The Devil's Part-Timer, in Axel World. Because all these animes and stuff that you've seen were light novels. They're not mangas, they're light novels. So this game has a lot of characters like that in there. It's a really good fighting game, actually. It's really good. It's in Japan on PS4. In America, it's released on PS3 and Vita. I'm not sure the PS4 imports, or the PS4 version is coming or not. I have no idea. But to give you guys a couple examples of games that do this. So like I said, Dengeki Bunko, the Naruto series. Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden is one of the biggest offenders of this, because that game literally had like a 25 base roster, like a 25 character roster, and had over 100 assist characters from all the sagas and movies. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's just so stupid to me. You spend all that time making all those assist characters that actually making mechanics, instead of actually making roster, instead of actually making modes. Like, that's just so silly, dog. That don't make no sense. That's retarded to me. That don't make no sense. I mean, it's just so silly. Oh man, and the biggest thing about this too, the one reason I hate it so much, I truly feel like I'm being trolled. You show me something I cannot access or get, or actually access and actually use. But on the flip side of things, if you were on the PC, for example, the game's on the PC, you could unlock these models, these characters, and make them playable. You know what I'm saying? You can mod them and make them playable. You know what I'm saying? Because the code and stuff for the characters already there. You can give them a move set or whatever, or alter move set, or do some really cool things to to make that character playable. So if Streamer Toad was on PC, for example, all those 106 characters actually could be playable characters. And it's just ridiculous. This assist stuff has got to stop. But let me go ahead and go off the rest of this list. J-Stars Victory Versus. Oh my goodness, that game had like 15 characters who were assist only. In a big crossover game where that's the whole selling point, you made 15 characters. I'm talking about some of those characters are popular too, like Rukia from Bleach. Which because we didn't have many female representations as it was to play with. You made Rukia from Bleach assist only. You know how stupid that is. I don't even want to play with her. Come on, man, just ridiculous. Moving on, One Piece Burning Blood. Assist only characters. Marvel's Capcom, some of the Marvel's Capcom games, especially like the older ones like Marvel's Capcom 1, they had a big old, palette of assist-only characters that you couldn't play with. You know what I'm saying? Super Smash Brothers. There's characters in that game. Even the newest Super Smash Brothers that are not playable. Like Waluigi. How's Waluigi not a playable character? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. How's the evil version of Luigi not playable? It's just so silly. Even more currently, Dragon Ball FighterZ is kind of guilty of this. Not to the level of a Naruto or a J-Stars, but they do have assist-only characters, such as the Cyberman, which, come on, nobody's crying about the Cyberman. But I would prefer you give Nappa his own fighting style instead of throwing the Cyberman in there. That's just my opinion anyway. But Captain Ginyu has it really bad. He fights using the entire Ginyu Force. Half of his moveset is just the Ginyu Force coming in doing something. I would personally rather for a character to have his own fleshed out moveset and not have any assist characters if they're going to be assist only. Because that to me, it just takes away what the character could be if you're just throwing all these assists out. I just think it's pointless, and it's trolling. You're going to show me the entire Ginyu Force again. Give them the voice actors, the models are there, but they're not playable. It's just ridiculous, Because now, for example, what if Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 come out? You won't put the Ginyu Force playable characters. That means you have to change Captain Ginyu's entire moveset, because there's no point in having them as assist now. Now they fight, now they're actually there fighting, themselves. It don't make sense to have them like that now. So it's just causing, more, longer development time, more problems for no reason, in my opinion. I just feel like it's ridiculous. It's just a big troll. It's just, I don't want to say it's laziness, because they did it on intent, but it is somewhat, in my opinion, lazy. I know you're trying to please fans and things like that, but I would rather him just have his own moveset, or any character have their own moveset, and no assist only character. Same thing with Tien. Tien's a pretty dope character, and usually always has a beastie moveset in all the fighting games. I know Chaozu isn't as popular, so it makes sense to somewhat to put him as an assist character. But at the same time, Chaozu ain't been plenty of games. This one game he wasn't going to hurt nobody. What am I going to be crying like, oh, Chaozu's not in here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just give him his own moveset. You know what I'm saying? I would just prefer that. So that's just my opinion. That's just my rant. So please, Japanese devs, can we in the future going forward just give us the character, or either just get them off of my screen to begin with? I don't need cameos. I don't need all this. I want the characters, or just don't show them to me. That's just my opinion. So tell me what you guys think about this. That's been my rant. So till next video, like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? The huge. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.